Hello, folks, and welcome to, well, something a little different. Before we start the usual, Resonant Rise episode, I thought I'd take a moment. We'll talk about why we're here and what this boat is and other things in just a minute. But what I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that we're going to be doing something a little bit different, both in terms of the content of the story and in terms of the content of, in general, how I'm structuring my channel. I don't want to scare you or anything. I'm not going to stop recording, but there are going to be a few changes. The first change we'll talk about structurally. I have been kind of frustrated with this format. I've done it before. This is very much the format that I was doing with Minecraft the hard way, and it was successful. Don't get me wrong. But I also feel like it's a very difficult format. It asks me to play a lot of Minecraft on camera and then not do anything off camera. It's a very tutorial-like format, and that's sort of okay for a single-player world, but not so great for a multiplayer world. When you want to collaborate with other people, it can be very difficult to force them onto your schedule. I don't like that. If I do a single-player world, I may return to the other format because then, it just goes at my own pace and I'm happy. But I think for the multiplayer world, what you're going to see me do is record a little bit less here. And you're going to see me do more off camera. It's going to be less about tutorial and more about sort of showing off builds and showing ideas and trying to come up with new things. I actually am fairly good at that. For example, Lying in Bed Mod, if you watch his series, that potion engine was something that we worked out together, and I was very proud of that design because it's very efficient and very, very easy to set up, and our mod pack makes it uniquely good. I couldn't use it because I wasn't in a place when he was recording, we were talking about, and he decided to use it first because he records in a different way. Uh-oh, customer. So we're going to also, the other thing is also, a lot of people have asked me to try out other mods, but because of the mod choices I chose, I sort of don't need to. So we're going to reset the series a little bit. Now, nothing else is going away, but we're sort of going to have a vacation. Oh, that's cute, Lucy. No. We're going to, do things a little bit differently. We're going to start over, not from scratch. You'll see when we talk about it in a minute, but a little differently. And we're going to have an annex base, and this is a bit of an island survival challenge. Just to start, I'm gonna in the series. I haven't, of course, done this, but and we'll do this together. But check out this cool island I found. It's not too far from where Gar is recording his series, although it's far enough away that we're not going to run into each other. It's got a lot of nodes. It's got a lot of resources. A bunch of other stuff too. So there's a bunch of witchery stuff that's generated here. The world's loading in a little bit slow, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's overall going pretty well. There's some really cool topography right over here. This great tree. There is a meteor right here that hit a ruin and scattered glass everywhere. There's a bunch of really interesting lighthouse-like ends, some sewage in the sand. And over here-ish, if the world will load in, we'll see all sorts of other stuff too as I kind of fly around and show it off. But yeah, so we're going to be coming here and doing the next few episodes. In part, this is because I'm waiting for Lying in Bed Mod to catch up so we can do some plot development. But also, I just sort of feel like doing some stuff without ProjectE. Now again, I love ProjectE. There's nothing wrong with ProjectE. I'm not condemning ProjectE. I'm not saying ProjectE didn't make it fun for me. All those things and more. There are actually a bunch of mods that I want to use that I just don't have any purpose to. And also, it's just I would like to mess around a little bit and play this early game because I sort of love the middle game more than the late game. I sort of feel like I'm strongest there. So for whatever that means, for you, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to end this rambling now, and we'll get to the episode proper, which will be a little bit shorter. And again, we're going to do a little bit less of them. But you may expect me seeing some other games and talking about other games that we play. I'll also be recording some content in 4K. I got a hardware upgrade that I can now do to record content in 4K. I will not be doing Minecraft in 4K. There is no point, and all it does is ruin your frame rate when you watch. But you will be seeing some other games come out in 4K, and I'm going to try and mix up my channel a little bit with building and strategy games and stuff like that. Maybe some of it you've seen, maybe you haven't. But I really encourage you to keep an open mind because I still am very happy with my channel traffic with my Minecraft stuff. But I feel like a lot of my viewers, if they don't see a Minecraft video, they just don't click. Now, that's your call. It's your time, and I appreciate every moment that you had to spend with me. But I mean, give some of these other games a try. Maybe even if you don't want to watch me play them, maybe it'll inspire you to want to play them. And I think that would be great because a lot of the games I've been seeing lately are really fun, and Minecraft isn't even close to the extent of the games I play or want to play, even with my really busy schedule. And with that, I think we'll get started. Thank you very much for taking this time to talk to me. Hello, folks, and I was just out for a little cruise on this little ship. I was working on an interesting colony ship design, and I was just kind of sailing around the North Sea, and I thought that I could kind of, my boat has a shallow draft. I thought I could kind of squeak through, and I ran adrift on the sandbar. But I have had increasing attacks, just relentless attacks by the Guardians, and I thought that maybe I should set up a secondary base. Now, so I was looking around for places, and maybe this island is as good a place as any, which is good because I don't actually have a convenient way home right now. I really have traveled a great distance. If we take a look on the map, you can see this is the island. I've kind of sailed around the whole side of it, and gotten a little bit of a bird's eye view of it. But if we go like way over here, here is where my base is. So way far away, right? Not even remotely close. It would take me hours to fly that normally. But fortunately, I brought a fair number of things. I was just sort of out for a pleasure cruise, so I wasn't dressed for battle. I don't have any of my ProjectE stuff, and I just have a good selection of sort of things I was thinking about might be useful for a colony ship, but and things I wouldn't necessarily want to build again, but certainly nowhere near a whole base. I've also, on the off time, been doing a little bit of work on this interesting research, this really fruitful research, and we'll talk some more about that soon. But it's late midday. We probably want to think about what we can do here. Oh, just as a quick note, I'm going to be using the Flugel Tiara a bit, but check out the Globetrotter sash. I managed to get this by fighting another Gaia Spirit, and it's just basically a better version of my old belt, but check out how fast I move in water. Shallow water is like a highway. It doesn't even slow me down at all. Ooh. So I've only flown above. Let's go into the interior of this island and see what's up. Oh, wow. Check out this beautiful cove. This might be a good place to settle. Right? Why don't we pull out... I have some of these light bulbs. They run off an etheric network. So let's just put one of these down. Boop. And that'll mark an interesting place. This island is so overgrown. Wow. It appears this island's main denizen is of hobgoblins. I'm seeing many of them. Huh. Looks like I'm not the first one here. Oh boy, we got trouble. Looks like no matter where we go, they're undead. Oh, we got some zombie brains, though. That's good. Huh, what's this? It's like a strange... There are so many jack-o'-lanterns. An enchanting table. Hey, can this break this? It can. Well, you know what? I didn't bring one of these. So, yeah, poach. What's in here? A music disc, an Ender Lily seed, safari net. Let's grab these things. Since we don't have a ton of resources here, this is good. What a strange monument. It's almost like they were trying to open up a giant portal to the end? I wonder. Oh, look, redstone lamps and levers. And, yeah, I think these are definitely going to be useful to us. Oh, look. A skystone? It looks like it totally destroyed this temple. Wow. What an interesting place. Huh. I wonder, is there anything underneath here? Nah, I guess not. Some unusually friendly witches. How do you do? If you're not going to throw potions at me, I think we could be friends. I'm kind of stuck here for a while. Whoa. One of these. Huh. There appears to be a really overgrown part of the mountain over here. What's that down there? What sort of tree is that? A plum tree? Huh. Well, I'm a bit peckish. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Not bad, I guess. The interior of this island, the jungle, is just really dense. Fortunately, my goggles are revealing... Whoa, creeper. Make it actually kind of easy to navigate by looking at the local nodes. Some complete fungal overgrowth under the trees is pretty interesting as well. Hey, Emeralds? Don't mind if I do. Wow, what a bounty. Wow! A strange spire. It's going to be night, though. I should get back to the boat. I hate when you see sand traps like this. Or one thing breaks and the whole beach collapses like that. They're so dangerous. More signs of civilization in the early evening. Let's just grab these pumpkins, I guess. There's the boat. Well, so far I think this is maybe the best place we found. So we'll come back here in a bit. But we should probably see if we can weather the night in our boat. Alright. Well, I think we should maybe take stock of what we've got here. Let's, so go over here. This one over here looks like our Botania stuff. Alright, there's where our actual gems are. So let's toss these things that we found there. Looks good. Looks good to me.